big showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. Right there, we'll start from the 25. So the Hurricanes offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught near the sticks, it's Daniels. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. The throw to the running back into flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Had the big play to start the drive, but now at the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try.
Well, let's credit the defense here for not being fooled. They had great awareness, but kind of a calculated decision by the head coach to try the fake. Even if you don't get it, the risk's worth it, and your opponent still has to drive more than half the field to be able to pick up some points.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Wants to throw it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Send the back in motion. On the run, it's Fletcher. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go past the 10, all the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, a huge play here from Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what what makes this receiver so special? He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Beck. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Caught by the receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's a bootleg looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressive.
Touchdown, Aggies. They connect for 6.
And that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Attempt coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw. It's Beck. quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They finish off the scoring drive.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To the air, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Moss. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football, no chance of a completion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Moss. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Looks right, lets it fly. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And the player is down, injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Finds the receiver wide open. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Testing the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got a very comfortable second down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. The pocket breaking down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more in that play.
The receiver makes the catch. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. To the air. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks en route.
And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Breaks into the open.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
The offense starts with a short field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Reed. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get the completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's back. It's screened to the wide receiver. And the defense screws not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Short return tackle made in the 27. A crucial takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. Quarterback sets up. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Grinding away on the ground. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Receiver in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking deep for late-game heroics. He makes the grab. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.